Hello, welcome again to our safety video presentations, shipboard lessons learned in continuation from the first topic about port state control, near miss, and other issues regarding safety and security. We will proceed now to issues like choosing safety over security. This is a good reminder that watertight accommodation entrance doors shall not be locked during vessel's port stay as part of routine ISPS precautions. Remember that this is against the safety of the vessel. Now, what is the suggested discussions here? Locking watertight doors from inside accommodations may delay firefighters' entry into accommodation spaces and will restrict evacuation from accommodation in case of emergency. Company-supplied colored plastic ISPS seals shall be used to detect any security breach. Hot work procedures. Doing hot work on board. What is our issue here? Let's go back. We would like to draw your attention to a responsible officer who is not directly involved in hot work should be designated to ensure that the plan is followed properly. Under such circumstances, chief engineer shall be appointed as person in charge of hot work and chief officer shall be nominated as person responsible for safety so that proper safety assessment of the activity is carried out. Issue like portable angle grinder guard. A good reminder here that never use a portable grinder without guard in place and correctly adjusted. A properly adjusted guard will minimize sparks hitting the operator and injury in the event of this factor. The portable grinder disc may come in contact with a part of operator's body or grinder disc may shatter, throwing off fragments at very high speed. The resulting injuries may range from cuts and abrasions to death, and the checks must be carried out to ensure grinding operations are being done in safe manner and that operators are observing the required safety precautions. Another thing is readiness of medical resuscitator was the issue. A reminder here that portable oxygen resuscitator shall be kept assembled and ready to use at all times. Usage of resuscitator shall be demonstrated regularly during contingency drills to ensure that all crew members are familiar with its operation. Very clear, gentlemen? Another thing is heave and vane markings on mooring winches. Just to remind you that mooring winches are adequately marked with heave and bay out markings visible from the operating position of the winch operator at the lever stand. If the markings are blurred and cannot or unreadable, it's time for you to refresh the markings. Another thing is availability of insulation mats, or say matting. Non-conducting mats are gratings of sufficient width to suit the operating space shall be provided at the front and the rear of switchboard exceeding 250 volts. Availability of insulating mats shall be checked during monthly inspection by safety officer. Whatever the result of the inspections, any deteriorated or wear and tear insulation matting, renew it as soon as possible to avoid observations or deficiency from third parties inspector. Another issue is effective deck rounds during port stay. It is good practice that during vessels port stay, duty officers shall ensure that vessel remains alongside at all the times. So mooring shall be tended at regular interval in accordance with tidal variation, and mooring inspection shall be included in duty officers' routine deck rounds. Not only duty officers, deck ratings on duty work as a team, and close monitoring of all the mooring lines to keep the vessel in good order or in good condition. Designated hot work area is also an issue brought out. What is best practice here that prior nominating designated hot work area on a ship, such as engine room workshop, checks shall be carried out ensuring that there are no bunker tanks, sounding pipes, or vents situated adjacent to such area, followed with formal risk assessment to document these findings. We have another concern and issues like personal gas detection H2S alarm. What is the important reminder here? H2S alarm is set at 10 ppm by default in many personal gas detectors. Care shall be exercised and settings shall be changed to sound alarm at 5 ppm, which is threshold limit value for hydrogen sulfide. With the company aims at zero deficiency by external parties, such as PAC flag, state, class, item, this can only be achieved by constant endeavor by ship staff to operate vessels strictly in accordance with international rules and regulations and company safety management system. To conclude a few message, I'd like to comment that continuous monitoring of our safety equipment are very essential in order to avoid any observations or deficiencies. It is our obligations to maintain our safety equipment in good order. Now, guys, continue to listen or watch my presentations regarding safety culture. Thank you very much. A culture of safety is vital because when you are not paying attention to smaller issues, it directly impacts the larger ones. Compliance with the International Safety Management Code requires a safety management system that sets out the correct procedures for both normal operations and emergency situations. Avoiding loss of life or injury will always be the first concern. All it often takes is a moment's carelessness, thoughtlessness, or complacency to cause incident, which is why it is important to instill the right on-board practices, safety standards, and right mindset. This is Captain Coach RJ, your service in maritime training and education. Continue to watch my video, subscribe my channel, Shipboard Lesson Learned. Thank you guys. Bye.